Good morning, what is up guys? Welcome to another episode of 360 Speed. I hope you are doing fantastic. Well, as normal, we are doing fantastic. And yeah, just a simple quick request that I want to make before we start this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing. Like this video. Let's get the video's likes up. If we can get this to 1,000 likes at least in this video, then it would be much appreciated. Then we can start growing this channel. Please share it with your friends. That's greatly appreciated as well. And then another thing that I would like to do, because we are a channel that would like to uplift the people in and around us, all in the community, I would please like it if you would like to have a shout out, whether it's a shout out to your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any social media platform, the work you do, or anything that you would like me to have shouted out on the channel, please comment down below, or on my Instagram, just give me a DM and I will make it happen. And thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being awesome and just enjoying the video, the content. I know I'm not one of the biggest content creators out there, but I'm still working towards my goal of gaining 1,000 subscribers. So please guys, if you can make that happen, I would freaking adore you for that. But for now, I have a big announcement to make. This video is gonna be about something very special, something that I wanted to do. It's my first time ever, so if I do make errors, I really like to apologize for that. And I'm doing this on a budget, so you have to understand, I don't have this fancy equipment. I'm just doing it by myself and a simple camera or a phone, or well, mostly my phone, and this camera that I vlog with. So guys, I would like you to help me grow my channel so I can make better content for you. And then also I would like to bring up a poll or flag, whatever you call it, on the top of the screen, so you guys can give me suggestions on what you would like me to do, whether it may be vlogs, reviews, or both, or just go to car shows, anything you would like me to do, anything that you would like to see on this channel, because initially this is not just a channel for me, this is a channel for you. So if you like this channel and you would like to see it grow, please help me help you, and together we can grow this channel. But for now, let's get into this. I'm doing a review of my 2010 VW City Golf, and this is the CitiSport model 1.4, and I will do an extensive exclusive review on it. I'll show you what it has and what I've done to it. Not much, but this is a daily, and I promise you, it's a very, very good car. So before you start jumping on the hate comments, unless you've owned a VW Golf, the Mark 1 or a City Golf, then before you start going on the hate comments, making it rain, just listen to what I have to say. But for now, let's get into it.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
So for many parts, people don't like golfs. Why is this? Well, especially the City Golf, because people do ridiculous stuff to it, or they just neglect it because it's an old car and an old design, which I really don't have a problem with. I love the retro feel that they did with this car. If you go look at the cool cars this day, it's a boxy car, whether it's a boxy Corolla, a BMW M3, Golf, you know, all the boxy cars still make it out there and they're pretty good. So why did I decide on getting this car? Well, I always wanted a Golf. Why? Because the love for a VW Golf started when I was young. It all happened because of my dad. Yes, he had an original 1983 Mark 1 GTI, maroon, BBS wheels and a freaking kick-ass 1.8 naturally aspirated motor. And they tinkered with it a bit, so it was very good for off-the-line racing. As for others know here in South Africa, as robot racing. Yes, Liberable, I see you. And then for other people who don't know, that's traffic light racing, just getting off the line, going from robot to robot as fast as you can against cars that you don't really know. Maybe you do know them, maybe it's your friends, maybe not. Okay, so let me get off with things that I don't like about this car, so I can get them out of the way. As you hear, the blinker is a little bit screwed up. Well, that's my own fault because I installed LEDs, but it can be fixed because yes, I just need a blinker unit, but I'm just gonna put that off so I don't bother you guys the whole time with it. Then another thing that I don't really like about this car, well, it's a Golf, so people love stealing them. It's easy to steal because they're so basic. It's also a thing that I love about this car, that because it's so basic, but it has a lot of road noise. You can hear it. It has a lot of engine noise. You can hear everything. It's there and then out. It's so hard to control the sound in this. That's why people, they use this car for racing. They strip these cars out, make it even lighter than it already is. But it's not that heavy, so you don't need a big engine for it. People do tend to put big engines in this, like the 2-liter ABF, which comes in the Mark III GTI, 2-liter 16-valve Golf engine, and it's really good, but it overpowers the road because, yes, it is front-wheel drive, so it spins. Another thing why people hate Golfs is because normally it's because of two reasons. Maybe they owned a Golf and they hated it, or they don't even own a Golf, they just raced against it and it said it was slower, so it's crap, which I don't like that people do that. Experience a Golf for yourself first before you start making assumptions. Then you can hear this car it's a naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine, which is electronically fuel injected, and it's mated with a 5-speed gearbox, which works perfectly fine. Then it's very fuel efficient, even for technology that is rather old. It is very good on the road. Now in city it tends to be a little bit more heavy on fuel, but it's understandable because yeah, it's stop go, and that's really not a problem. If you take it on an open road, then it actually tends to shine. Moving on to steering feel, well, it has good steering feel. This car is light and it is still old technology, but it's really responsive. There's no play in the steering wheel whatsoever. Little movements I make in the steering wheel and the car actually responds very good to it. And it's very, very good to have that feedback off the road, because most people complain that new cars don't have that steering feel on the road, but I tend to love this. And also a very important thing is people sit in the wrong positions when they drive. So initially the car feels a little bit sloppy, they can't control it, but it's because of the way that they sit and drive. So then, okay, we have a tunnel coming up, so I will roll the window down a bit here and I will give you a little bit of a run so you can experience the car with me. It is still an original engine, so don't mind me. Okay, down to third. Sorry, it's a truck coming up. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of space. Okay, I'm gonna gear it down to second and I'm gonna punch it. Now that's really cool. Suspension wise, this car is kind of okay. It has a little bit of body roll. Well, that is to be expected of a car that has no coilover system, no sporty suspension. It's just normal shock and spring. And that's really not a problem if you are into that kind of thing. Then well, I really don't have a problem with this, but they tend to go bad after a few years. Like this car, if you notice in the video, the fronts are a little bit lower than the rears. That's why, because the suspension is starting to sag a bit. It's old, it needs refinement. And refining, you can instantly sort this problem out by adding new suspension, or what I want to do in the future, and you have to subscribe to stay tuned for this, because this car is gonna become a lot bigger, a lot better, and there's gonna be some interesting mods being done to it, so this can be the ultimate show car for me. So guys, if you like this video so far, please give it a like. This is my first review ever, so I've never done something like this. It's really difficult to say whether I'm doing good or not. So if I'm doing good, if I'm not doing good, if you have suggestions, please drop a comment down below. Then moving on to the interior of this car, I actually love simplicity, and this car is doing it perfectly fine for me. Having a car that's very simple, easy to use, not a lot of buttons to play with, that's something I like. Why do I like it? Because it's refined. There's nothing that's bothering you. It's you, the driver, and the car. You spend more time on the car and making the driving experience so much better. And why is this? Well, people tend to love buttons in cars. It distracts you from the overall driving experience. It makes it less fun. It makes it difficult to understand your car. It makes it difficult to know what the driving experience is like. Also, another thing I dislike about this car, but it comes up with older cars, is the fact that there's rattles. Sometimes there's rattles that I can't even find. There's a new rattle every day. It's like a mystery, but it's fun. It's nice. I know there's a rattle in the back right now. I can hear it. Maybe you can hear it too, but it's not a problem. It's okay. It's okay because it's an old car and it's mine. I don't care. I'm still a young guy. I still have a lot of time to enjoy this car, make it my own, because when I'm older, I'm gonna want cars that are more refined, that are better equipped for the road, in sense of sensibility, drivability, luxury. But I'm not after luxury now. I'm just looking for a very nice car, and this is what I chose. This is the car that I wanted, and this is the car that suits my needs now. Also, it's not a fast, it's fast for what it is. Like, I'm really surprised by this 1.4 engine. It's really a car that surprised me in every single way. Well, interior is nice. I added the white in the centerpiece and on the vents. You'll see that doesn't come standard with the car. Only the Velocity had it in silver, because that was part of the main design element. Then modifications done to this car. Well, I added a sound system. Not going into that. If you want to know more, just drop me a DM. I will get back to you. Then another thing is it sports Volk Racing ZE40 wheels and it's on 15 inch, and it's also on hand cooked tires, so it's really good road holding. I'm really impressed by this car, but then again, this car is not super fast, so it doesn't need all the super fast modifications. Then another thing why I love this car, despite the simplicity, is because you can make it unique. You can go any direction with this, whether you make it a racing car, make it a stance car, show car, it doesn't matter. It's all to your taste, flavors, and design. And people tend to hate on it because people use their creativity, especially on a Golf. So what is it like to drive the Golf in? Well, a 1.4 engine really doesn't produce astronomical amounts of power when it's, well, first of all, standard, second of all, naturally aspirated. I've done one modification to the engine, which is to remove the trumpet. Yes, the trumpet inside the airbox. Now, you Golf owners would know what this thing looks like, and you would know how restrictive it is. That's how you also get this car to, well, sound a little bit more throatier and growl in case, like that. So what I forgot to mention in the first part of this video is this car's power output is 62 kilowatts at 5,500 RPMs, while the torque output of this is 124 Newton meters at 4,400 RPMs, which is pretty good. I still feel like this car, the engine in this, has a lot of potential, and I am going to use this car and make it a little bit faster. So people, that's all I want to say there. I want to share my love with cars with you, and it all starts with a simple review about a simple car. It's as easy as that. People tend to see a lot of things in the open about supercars, sports cars, but then I also read through the comments of YouTubers that I watch that does reviews about cars, and they ask for people to drive normal cars because they want to experience what normal cars are like. That's what the goal of this channel is also to make people experience normal cars with normal people who aren't able to afford supercars, sporty cars like super saloons, sedans. Like, you know, this is just to show people that actually normal people can actually also do normal things with cars and then build up to make something awesome. So guys, if you like this video, I hope you did. I hope I got right, and please share this video with your friends and family. If you have comments to help me build upon my channel and stuff, please drop it in the comment section down below, and give a like to this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Click that notification bell if you're subscribed, and then I would look forward to seeing you in the next video. So please guys, take care, buckle up, and be safe out there.